All right. Hey, everybody. This is Dave. I'm president of Franklin's Popcorn. I'm going to make some popcorn for you, and I'm going to answer some popcorn facts and questions about our product while I do it. I'm going to set this to medium-high heat. This pot is made of aluminum, and the reason that we like aluminum is because it heats up real quickly, and it cools down really quickly. And cooling down quickly is really important because that means the popcorn itself, once it's popped, it's less likely to burn. So what I have here is I have a 4-ounce portion pack, and you'll see from the portion packs it may not always feel full. That's because we also produce an 8-ounce portion pack, and we use this exact same film, so it's got space in it for the 8. As you can see, our popcorn is organic, and why that's important is we get a lot of people who ask me if this pops as uniformly as some other products you could get in your grocery store, and the answer is no, because it's organic. And how popcorn pops is there's a little bit of moisture in this kernel, and when it gets heated up completely, and it's completely ready to pop, then you will get you'll make that water will explode and the popcorn will pop. So because it's organic, it doesn't have a uniform amount of water, which means they all don't pop the same. But you traded some of those extra chemicals for really good popcorn, so I think it's an even trade. Now I'm going to add the salt, and as you can see, I'm adding the salt myself this way last because I don't like all that salt, especially just not to my taste preference. So you can always control how much you put in here. I would recommend, the oil and the corn is measured to be together. As far as coverage, you could probably do a little less oil if you wanted to. So I'm getting good coverage here. I'm just going to let this sit until it starts to pop. What else can I tell you while I'm waiting? Okay, so while we're waiting for it to pop, you can pop this in a Franklin's kettle. You can pop it in a popper that we also sell. But the key to really good popcorn at this point is not overdoing the space that it's in. So this container, probably 4 ounces is the most I would ever put in here because you don't want it to pack in super tight. This is going to get pretty tight just because the popcorn's going to pop up extra fluffy. Oh, and I don't have anywhere to put it, so let me grab a bowl here. All right. So, so we're waiting for this to pop. The popcorn itself is grown in Missouri and Iowa and Illinois at family farms. I've actually visited one of the family farms. It was like 3 generations of people. They took us out on the into the corn. If you're really interested in corn growing, I'd recommend there's a TikTok guy. His name is Spoor, S-P-O-O-R. They have a family farm, and his whole TikTok is stuff about being a popcorn farmer, which we really love and is really cool. I hope you like this video. I wanted to shoot it the same way. I don't know if any of you ever watch Kenji Lopez Alt, J. Kenji Lopez Alt Instagram page or his YouTube videos, but he shoots video just like this when he's cooking at home, and I love those videos, and I thought I would give it a try. I even have my special J. Kenji Lopez Alt beer hanging out in the corner. So as the popcorn gets ready, we've been probably a couple minutes now, and you'll see we're starting to get some popping happening, which is right on time. I'm going to give it a couple of stirs. What I'm doing is just agitating the kernels along the bottom. So this is pushing the top of the kernels around, probably getting good salt coverage. I'm gonna, there's vents here on the top of the popper. That's helping some of the steam get out. Figure the moisture from the oil and the moisture, like I said, in the kernel is coming out, and it needs to escape. A lot of people ask me if, sometimes they tell me they have chewy popcorn or they think the popcorn tastes stale. But what it actually is they didn't give it enough time to crispen up after this. So the popcorn that's gonna come out of your popper is a little bit wet. That wetness is gonna mean it's kind of chewy. So I'm getting like straight up popping. And at this point, I'm gonna take it off the heat. I'm gonna kill the heat. And I'm just gonna get the residual pop and go. I'm probably not gonna pop all the kernels that were in there, but what I'm doing is making sure I don't overload the popper. As you can see, like it's starting to get a little tense. So looks like we're good. All right. Oh, so we're still getting a little popping in there. I'll leave that for now. But like I was saying, you want to let this rest for a little bit, because if you let it rest, if you were to eat it now, it's good, but it's super chewy. Look, okay. I mean, it's like kind of chewy like that, right? You don't want that. It's no bueno. And that's because of all the moisture that's still in the corn. So when you go to the movie theater, they have it in this big popcorn machine. They never serve it right out of the kettle. They're scooping it to you, for you from the bottom, right? So the longer you let this sit and steam out, the better experience you're gonna have with the popcorn. Now, while it's hot though, it's some of my favorite things to put on. I love putting hot sauce on my popcorn instead of like extra butter or whatever. I like the Scholar Carbonara stuff. That's local. Any hot sauce will do. You can also add like some of the extra if you wanted to add, just like if you're a person who likes a little butter on top. It is buttery salt, so it's going to give it a little butter pop right to that. And you know, quite a bit of extra, as you can see on the bottom, quite a bit of salt's left behind. So that gives you a little extra salt kick. Other thing I like to add to it is this is just white sesame seeds and toasted sesame seeds and cut up seaweed and a little salt. I really love that on my popcorn. It reminds me of Hawaiian popcorn. Hawaiian hurricane popcorn is my favorite, but this isn't that, but it's got that nuttiness that I really like in the seaweed and the toasted sesame. And if I want it spicy, this kimchi shake-on seasoning for rice also really works on popcorn. Not to, I obviously like Asian influence in my corn. This is a chili garlic bits. If you've had like the chili garlic crisp, that's really popular now, like the Lao Gao Ma chili crisp. This is like a dry version of this from the Philippines, and it is super good. It's like a little spicy, garlicky onion bomb. It's really got a nice flavor to it. Oh, and I'll go ahead and I'd say if you wanted it sugary, keep an eye out, because I'm working on cinnamon sugar and several other flavors as shake-on seasonings for your popcorn. Coming soon. If you have any other questions, just leave them in the comments or let me know, and I'm happy to answer anything I can. Happy to walk you through. I hope you enjoy. See, now it's crunchy. I just let it sit for a minute, right, while I was talking to you, and now I want to get some of that. Well, now it's perfect. So just let it sit before you start. I mean, I know it smells good, but let it sit. That's the key. Anything else, let in the comments. I'm happy to help you out. I really appreciate you supporting Franklin's and being part of the Franklin's family, enjoying our popcorn. And if you want more videos like this, let me know. I'm always happy to share popcorn knowledge. We've been doing this for over 10 years. So talk to you later. Have a good one.